Well, you know, it's live. And, yeah. Do you know Johnny Young?
No, I see you
Bicycle
around,
Joe?
Johnny.
Oh,
Bicycle Joe.
I'm always around.
Yeah.
Last time I saw your show, I was sitting in the audience in Manhattan at Autos, and the guy came on and he was talking about his 16-inch long.
Oh, you were there
Oh,
that day?
right. That guy, Frank, must have been a Frank show.
Yeah,
No,
no.
It was ReWandWho.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He was a guest.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He's actually known
He was
worldwide
He's
for that.
drafted and everything. You know, it was
Oh,
wild.
that day. Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
It's a, compared to Mr. Friendship, that's quite a.
Oh, yeah, we have all sorts that come on the show highlighting their skills.
This is so cool.
I know.
You did a really good thing.
The friendship flights are wonderful. So, Bicycle Joe, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been going to a lot of shows. I've been shooting videos at all my friends and putting it up on YouTube or posting it on Facebook so people would be able to see the bands that, the friends, and maybe decide to go see them after they see one of my videos. And been doing that for about 6 months. I just showed back up in the city not too long ago, and I've been gone for a long time, and I just figured, let me try this. And
Where were you?
I was living in Lake Placid,
Oh,
all the way up north.
I've been there actually.
It's like 40 below today.
They have
I
a
think.
huge mall.
In Lake Placid?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's giant.
no.
No?
No.
I think they don't.
No. That's
Is it
where they
near
had
there?
the Olympics.
Like Adirondack?
Yeah, there's an Adirondack
Is
Mall
it ReW
somewhere.
WhO? Like,
ReWandWho, that's where the federal prison
yeah,
is.
I
You were
visited
there?
somebody. Yeah. I have been to ReWandWho. I know.
That's like the,
I'm the
besides
skeleton
tourism,
queen, baby.
that's the
I saw those slopes where they did the Olympic. You drive by it, and then
Well, I
that
actually
little road,
I lived
that
right
little
there.
road of the little village.
Yeah, that's where I lived, right there by that,
That
ski
movie
jump.
theater.
By the ski jump. Like,
All right.
the
I know.
skiers, if they missed, they'd fly right over my house.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes I thought it was Santa Claus flying through the sky.
Yeah.
Were they,
on the
like,
sleigh,
Did they land anywhere?
Well, yeah, they do land, but in the summertime they do it in shorts and they land in a pool.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
They
that's
use
fine.
weights
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah, they do the flips and stuff. It's
Wow, so that's where they do their practicing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
So-
long were you up there?
Well, I was up there for 5 years, and then I came back to the city. But
Right.
I sort of like grew up in the Lower East Side.
Oh,
came of
okay.
age down there, and I had a couple of record stores and a couple of secondhand stores, and
Oh.
then I
Where?
well, let's see, on St. Mark's Place in Bowery,
Okay.
right under St. Mark's Hotel. I had a
Okay.
place called Revenge.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I used to work at
That was
Rose's.
fine.
Do you remember
yeah,
Rose?
Sure, Rose did secondhand Rose.
I
yeah.
worked for Rose.
Yeah.
I did on
And there
Ninth
was
Street.
Andy Cheapies, and
Yes.
then there was
Rose used to go to all those
Lots of
estate
Footlights. Was it
sales.
Footlights? Gaslight?
Maybe I don't remember.
Something like that.
I just know Rose's.
Yeah, and then of course ReW WhO was, my next door neighbor. When I was there, there's a place where it's now condos, but there was just like this sub-level empty lot, and they had a mini Stonehenge, and they
Oh,
used to
neat.
do plays right there, right across from Cooper Union. Yeah, that's where Revenge was. And then I had Fantasia on 2nd Avenue, 4th Street,
Okay.
by CBGB
Yeah.
Theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice. So I bailed out, I
So did you used to go to the estate sales too?
No, we used to buy it by the ton from the Salvation Army and then just, sort it out. And everything was $3. That's why we called it Revenge. Because everybody's like so much money, and they were like hoity-toity secondhand clothes.
Right.
And everything was $3 in my store or
nice.
less.
Wow.
Yeah, but we sold records and secondhand jewelry. But, I was hanging out with people like Dee Dee Ramone.
And JoE, we have the picture of you
Yeah,
and
JoE was a good friend, but
Yeah.
I hung out with Jerry Nolan and Johnny Thunders, and
Did you hang out with them in the bad places?
yeah, the Chelsea Hotel. I was there that night, and
Sid Vicious?
yeah, and a couple of weeks, later, a couple of months later, my wife passed away. So I went cold turkey. Oh, I'm going to give you my
Skeleton.
my skeleton
Here, you can
right
have
now.
your bread.
I'll wait till later.
Okay.
I'll wait till.
All
I got a
right.
couple of skeletons.
Okay.
I'll take my teeth out.
All right. You can repent to us. We will forgive you for any sin you've
So
ever
I
had.
went cold turkey in the Air Force.
Oh,
They didn't have NA back then. They didn't have, AA. They would spit on us if we went in. So
Right.
Really? They
There
didn't
was
no camaraderie among
no. We were
addiction?
druggies. We
So,
were
wait.
evil.
You were the evil
It's
bad.
not the
Yeah.
same. But it's all the same thing.
Now it is.
Well, it always is.
Yeah, it
It
always
usually
was.
starts with like thumb sucking.
Yeah, right.
You know,
I
I was a
milk
bad
long
thumb
time
sucker.
ago.
I could not give up my thumb.
Scratch.
So my skeleton was I went cold turkey in the Air Force, and the first place they sent me to, Amsterdam.
Oh!
Nice.
So how long did it last?
I was in almost 10 years.
Did you smoke the dope in the
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
How long does your cold turkey last?
Oh, no, well, basic training, I'd wake up screaming in the middle of the night, "Who's that?" And my next door neighbor would say, "That's you, dude."
You didn't know you were screaming?
No, I was like,
You heard somebody
I heard somebody screaming in the dreams, But I cleaned up in the basic. And
Where did you go to
that's
basic
cool.
training? Jersey?
No, Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fort-
The moonwalk. San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they sent me to Denver for a year and taught me how to do computers.
Did you fly planes?
I had a couple of free rides, and that's better than any ticket at Disneyland. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. So
Yeah.
my
So
skeleton.
wait. But it's too curious. So you'll get to that. What do you think about the plane that is missing?
Oh,
Because you're an airman. You
You
might
know-
have a better idea.
Somebody knows. I think it's going to be like James Bond, and it's under the water, and it really had like a nuclear bomb or something, and they're going to
Secret
have.
base.
Yeah, they're going to get the Bond girls to find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody I know said that they think that the plane thing is just occupying the world with all this attention, and really something else is going on that they
Yeah.
don't want us to know
I don't
about.
have a TV.
Well, they
to
can
listen
build
to
it.
the
It's
news.
not hard to build an
Good for
airport
you.
in the middle of
But you know
jungle.
there is a missing
Maybe,
Yeah, I heard
maybe
about it,
Gorbachev
yeah.
shot, maybe Putin shot it down.
Didn't
See,
some
people from
didn't,
there talking about that.
didn't Cobain's girlfriend say that she knew
Courtney
where
Love.
Courtney Love
She
knows
was
where
showing,
it is.
yeah, Courtney Love's like saying she
See,
found
that's
the
how much
plane.
news I listen
Yeah,
to.
I heard that too. Courtney is showing like details of how to track it down. And now that somebody said, well, she was in Hole, so.
Yeah.
And now they're saying it's on the moon.
Yeah, and she likes downs, so.
First
like,
Kurt Cobain, now the plane.
We're both in the same place.
all right, get back to your skeleton.
Oh, so the skeleton was when I was in the Air Force. After Amsterdam, they sent me to Eglin in the Gulf, and I was an old head, and I used to party a lot, and then we were doing the interception of all the dope boats and all the dope.
God,
with
you were
radar,
just
you
a
mean.
magnet.
So I just turned the screw like a 16th of an inch to change the radar a
And it
little
all
bit.
fell out.
Yeah, but then they would bomb the children's hospitals instead of like the munitions factories and stuff like that. So the boats got away. Maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know. It's my skeleton,
So the dope.
Yeah, because you could go down the beach and you'd find bales just like.
And in England,
just
they
pretend-
do. They
yeah.
smoke that.
Throw it
they
out.
smoke the dragon in England.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did Chasing the Dragon.
Yeah, well, that's England,
England swings, David.
Yeah. It's got that, because it's got that, Middle East connection.
Yeah, but my life's changed so much since then. But that was my skeleton.
All right.
All right.
No.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait.
I have to take my teeth out and
Ah, you have to
I
gum
gotta
it?
dunk it.
Oh, no.
No, don't do
That's
that.
another
That's
skeleton.
another skeleton. I'm not going to show you.
So you came back to New York about how many years ago? 6, you said?
Yeah, in 2009 I came back. 5 years ago, I had a 10-acre house in
In
a
Lake
waterfront
Placid?
in Lake Placid, and it was beautiful and
Did
everything.
you like it there?
I loved it. I had 2 Labradors. I'd go cross-country skiing. Well, nobody was living with me. My family all grew up and went away and stayed in New York and stuff. So I got rid of it and came back to the city.
So you sold it?
Yeah, I lost $150,000 on the sale, but at
Wow.
least I didn't go bankrupt or I didn't
And you didn't
foreclose.
snort it all?
No.
There you go.
When I got back to New York, I snorted a little.
Okay. Well, you know, but you didn't need it, right?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
That kind of.
So then you come back, and did
Yeah.
you pick up where you left off, or did you realize that a
Well,
lot
when
of
I
people
came
were
back, I
gone?
left off. I started going to the clubs, and I fell
It's
in with some
different, right?
bands. Yeah, I went down to Otto's, and
Yay.
I think I went to see Puma Pearl first over at
Oh, I played with Puma.
Well,
yeah,
that's
the
great.
Bowery Pandemonium, and I started doing videos that day. And then I saw Cheetah at the CBGB
Closing?
reunion.
The closing of CBGB?
No, it was at that. They did the concert at the Bowery Electric. It was the CBGB
Oh, that's,
Festival.
that was just like 2 years
Right,
ago.
right, yeah.
Oh, this is last
Oh,
October.
this summer.
They
This
do
is
it every year.
October.
Right, because they've only had 2 festivals.
Yeah.
Right, so I just showed up and I had my little
I thought
iPhone.
you were talking 5 years ago.
No, this is when I started hanging out in the clubs again.
Oh, okay.
It took me a while to get adjusted to being back.
Right.
And I finally said, you know what, let me just go do what I used
So,
to do.
did you run into like old friends?
Yeah, I saw BB and Cheetah. I
Okay.
used to work for the Dead Boys.
Okay.
And
So do you
I
know
got my
Ganya?
iPhone. Yeah, I do know Ganya, sure.
Are you friends with Ganya?
No, we're friends on Facebook.
Because
But
she's
she
a
wouldn't
good
know.
friend to me.
I saw her at Trudy Heller's
Yeah.
long time ago.
And Trudy Heller, Rena Trudy Heller, do you know Rena?
Yes.
She's going to be on the show on Wednesday at
Well,
Otto's.
isn't Rena Joe Kelly's
No, her
girlfriend's
daughter,
mother?
yes, Melissa.
Yeah. Rena
Melissa's
does
going to come
poetry
too.
and stuff.
Yeah, they're both going to be on the show. She's been on once before.
I've been
She's
to
coming
all their
back.
clubs.
Wow, you were at Trudy Heller's because she talked all about it. She's coming back.
Well, Trudy Heller's was different then. This is like the disco era. ISIS used to wear all the suits and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So, like, I showed up at this CBGB festival, and there's Cheetah, and I had this iPhone that I never used, you know, and I just stuck it in BB's face. I'm in the first row, and I filmed it, and I was so close, it sounded great, and I got a great solo with Cheetah doing his best guitar work I'd seen him do in years, because now he's sober and everything. And I put it up on YouTube, and it went viral, and then BB borrowed it, and then Cheetah used it, and then everybody. And that just started me going out and doing everything. Now I got like 114 videos.
It's easy. They build up really fast.
And you know, I saw you.
So you got your own
I took one of you.
If somebody
You
wanted
did,
to
you
go
got the
to,
song.
Yeah.
You didn't
Somebody,
even
I
know.
got more.
if somebody wanted
Not
to go to your
not
YouTube
stuff.
station, what would they go to?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. You go to BiCyCLe Joe, Lo-Fi Sound and Vision, or something like
Let's
that.
show your.
Oh yeah, let's show my big poster. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
See, this is a great cartoon of
Do you draw?
No, I stole it off the internet. But I give the guy credit. See, Bobby Mono made this cartoon based on the song called Sound and Vision, and it's got every character that Bowie's ever been. And I do sound,
And
lo-fi, and I have a vision. My vision is to have bands start making a little bit of money.
Wouldn't that
And
be
it would
nice?
be nice, you know,
Amen.
make everything equitable for the promoters
Amen.
How
and
do
the
you
venues.
perceive this happening?
Amen.
Guarantees and not taking no for an answer and giving value to the venues so they're willing to make. It's got to bring an audience. Promoters have to
That's
promote.
what it is.
Yeah.
Promoters have to promote. They can't just be middlemen or bringers. Or stuff like
They
that.
bring the band, but they don't promote it.
Right. So I
How
did
do
a
you
venue
foresee-
last night. I had 100 people show up at a venue. The last time I was there, it was 5. And
So did everyone make some money?
I think everybody went home with more than they'd gone home with in a little while. I don't
Good
want
for
to say,
you.
I don't want to say how much. But we had guests. We had Crispin, and we had,
Cool.
let's see, all the people. Walter was supposed to come, but he couldn't. He had to leave town. Puma Pearl was there. So many different people came and chipped in. Janet Xavier, he blew everybody away doing a Ray Charles song.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great. He did not need a PA. He did not need a microphone. He just boomed through the whole place.
Right.
And with 3 bands, and then the 3 bands at the end of the night mixed it up. Different people got out that they never played together before, and we did like 6 songs that were blues numbers, and they did their own arrangements. and then guests would join them that weren't part of the show. So we're going for like a midnight jam where people can show up after their own gigs and just sit in and do something different and have fun and have it be a little exciting, you know, not from their usual repertoire, and hang out. And that way people get surprises, you know. They get loose, they do things they haven't done before, and they get inspired. And everybody had such a great time, such a great time.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Nice. Everybody else got a free T-shirt that we had 3 free prizes, and we gave away.
And you promoted them and produced the night?
Yeah, I produced the whole night, and we got the things going. Just like I used to do when I worked at Irving Plaza. I used to run Irving Plaza.
Did you work with Billy?
Which Billy? I did it with Stanley and this Polish veterans before like Club 57 came in. I was like the first wave at Irving Plaza. I got the Ramones gig there when they didn't have a manager for a while. And they had Yeah. Well, no, it was between Danny and Linda before they went to Gary Kerfoff. You know, they didn't have a manager. They hadn't signed. So they were holding their money, their management company, and they were broke. So I brokered a cash deal, and the money went straight into Arturo's hands.
Okay.
Yeah, and that sort
It
of
went
saved me.
viral.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
Yeah, but they are viral, right?
This is Mississippi Fred McDowell.
That's adorable.
He's the guy that you did You Gotta Move, and the Rolling Stones stole it, and then they sued. Bonnie Raitt stepped up for him,
Good for her.
and he got like a check for like, you know, $500,000 or so from that song from Sticky Fingers.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
that's Mississippi Fred McDowell singing the blues, and that's just a part of what we're doing.
Good for you.
Thank you.
So do you have a show coming up? Are you planning your next one?
We're in negotiations.
Now that
so
last night went so well.
yeah, I showed the venue owner what we could do.
Good for
And that
you.
was at Manny's on 2nd Avenue, which used to be Manny's Car Wash.
Right.
Huh.
And it's, you know, they're a sports bar. They're not used to us.
Yeah. So you're going to bring it back.
It's all the way up on 92nd Street.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of far.
Yeah, they're building that tunnel. Remember that tunnel blew up? They were doing dynamiting and it went off by accident. And
It's the subway there.
yeah.
The Second Avenue subway.
Yeah, so it's like a war zone up
It
there.
is.
So I was able to sneak in because nobody's going up there.
Yeah, it's true. It's not the most
Bicycle
convenient
Joe.
location.
No, but you know what?
You got a lot of
Everybody came.
people. Good for
Everybody
you.
came, and
Good for
they
you.
all want to come back and play. I
Of
can't wait
course,
till that
everybody
happens.
wants to play.
Yeah.
So what's
Well,
the
Wexler was
website?
here on Wednesday, and he played last night.
What is your website?
My website is BiCyCLe Joe on Facebook, and
Yeah.
then there's BiCyCLe Joe, Lo-Fi, Sound and Vision, Uptown Midnight Blues Jam. That's my page.
All right. So now it's time to eat
All
your
right,
bread.
now I'm going to eat and run.
All right. Well, thank you so much, BiCyCLe Joe. You're an
Bye,
inspiration.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be
Thanks for
back.
your epistle.
We got more. We'll be back.
All right.
Joe.